Hello, hello, hello. Just in case you guys didn't know it, today is Tuesday. So, I did not have an appointment today. It's tomorrow, which was a surprise to me when I got to my appointment and they were just like, what you doing here? Oh, man. Well, the bad thing is I have to do it all over again tomorrow. But the good thing is I was there on time, 24 hours early. Uh, oh, man. Oh, well. Uh, yeah, that's what do you call I told you a little sometimers. The thing is, 10 years ago I showed up for work one time um on the wrong day. I don't know, just sometimes I make up in my mind that it's today and or that day and nobody can tell me any different. So that is one of those days. And so aside from that, I managed to injure my finger. Nothing serious, but it's bandaged. So that was the start of my day. How you doing? Oh boy. Well, anyway, so I'm here. So I don't know. I may have to start again later tomorrow. This time officially instead of by chance. So we'll see how it goes. It depends on how much prepping I can get done. So much has happened like in the last 24 hours. So of course there's plenty to talk about. Uh okay. Yeah, and you know what? I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that I missed because I barely had a chance to look at the Twitter this morning. Oh my goodness, okay. And one of my go-tos is Omid Sko because sometimes he tends to have a lot of information very fast. Whereas, then I kind of feel like when I see it on Omid's, I don't have to do as much, digging to see if it really happened. Because yeah, sometimes people just to mess with the squad, they'll put things up that are not true. Okay. 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 So, wow, why is that all blurry like that? Oh my goodness, that's just like a single column. Why did he do that? Okay. All right, never mind. Let me get off of Omid's page. Uh okay. Oh no, it's about that book. I don't want to see that. Okay. Okay, bottom of the online letter section or a wedge. Really? Okay. All right. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm being too nosy. Let me get back over here with you guys and say hello. Uh Although that seems interesting, but I can't look at it right now. I mean, I'm literally sitting teetering on the end of the chair trying to see what's going on. All right, so hello, Verta Sanchez, Elaine Parker, Joy Henry, Carolyn Tubbs, Church Nelly, Evelyn B, Carolyn Sowers, hi. H. Knight, Church Nelly again, Faith Manzini, Felicia Mosley, hello. Marina 21, adorable. Yeah. Okay, and who else do we have here? Kenitha Ash, Kenneth Doug, um, Lydia Washington, Raven 299. All right, and Anastasia Isabella, Rita White. I think I'm going to need more coffee. All that running around this morning. Guess what I'm thinking right now? I'm ready to lay down. Ooh, let me stretch it out. Sorry. Oh man. All right, that's better. I just stretched. I'm feeling it. Wow. Okay. I tell you what, that won't happen again. That is the last time I'm going to get to an appointment a day early. Okay. Perlina Answer. Hello. Diane Hawkins. Evelyn B. Hi. Annie Bennett. Rohini. Hi, Rohini. Let me see. At this point, the Sussexes have me bisexual. I don't know who I have to have a crush on. Oh, okay. All right. We'll talk about that later. Uh, okay. Hi, Jacqueline Squash. Hello. Gwendolyn Daniels. All right. So I think I said enough hellos for now because probably a good idea to get started because I got a lot of stuff to cover. And because I'm starting late, I want to make sure that I am out of here before Duchess of Success comes on. So I I better shake a tail feather then. Okay. Oh, how about if I bring up some slides? That helps. Oh man. Yeah. I have totally thrown my myself off by going to that appointment on the wrong day. No wonder I felt a sense of urgency at the last minute. Um I don't know. I just something said it was today. Something said it was today. Okay. All right. I got two more slides to bring up and then we are good. Well, you know what? I could just start with this one and then I can bring up the other couple of them. Slide in. Okay, so we're gonna go through these kind of quick because some of these you all have seen already, but oh, I need that one. There we go. So, of course, yesterday was the 18th. My appointment is on the 20th. Somehow I totally forgot about the 19th. So there we go. So I love this photo because it shows Nelson Mandela Madiba in one of his finely tailored suits. And let's face it, Nelson Mandela had an amazing physique. I believe he was a boxer when he was younger. And one of the things that really captivated people's imagination, and made, I guess, made somewhat of a folk hero out of him before he became this big giant on the world stage, is the fact that when he went to court, rather than try to dress up in a very Western style of clothing, Nelson Mandela showed up every bit the Madiba. Actually, and when I say every bit to Madiba, I don't, you know what? It's unfortunate I didn't bring up one of the photos, but he went in his very tribal clothing, his very tribal like clothing, um, which at the town, I mean, at the town, at the time astounded people that he would have the courage to do that. But when he faced that court in South Africa, he didn't want to go in there as someone trying to be more Western or European or something like that. He went in there as Madiba. So you may have sent him to prison for 27 years under that Christian name Nelson Mandela, but Madiba showed up in court that day, and reading those things about his life could not help but just give you goosebumps considering what a giant among men that he's always been, always, and very humble to the core, very humble. Um, I think it was when he was on Oprah Winfrey show, and he, of course, Oprah Winfrey pulled out every stop possible. The only thing that would even come close to it was having, say, Barack Obama on the show. I mean, there's all the secure. I mean, Oprah ran a very secure studio in Chicago. She ran a very secure studio. It was more difficult to get into the Oprah studio than it would be to get into the White House. Seriously, it was Fort Knox. You couldn't even drop anything at the door. You could not mail anything. It had to go through a clearance house the same way you would do at any, I guess, head of state's official residence. So very secure. And so, with all of these people scurrying about, and literally, crying at the sight of Nelson Mandela when he when Oprah finally greets him. He says, "Okay, so what is the topic and who else is here?" And Oprah's like, "You're here. There is nobody else." He's thinking that he's going to be a part of like some kind of panel, or I don't know what he was thinking. But Oprah's like, "You're the show. You this is it's you. Everything is you." And he nobody told him, so he just did not assume. And it's that type of humanity that couldn't help but just draw you into him. No matter who you are, you could not see that. So that is the one of those characteristics that is of Nelson Mandela that left an impression on a lot of people and myself included. So um, I'm pretty sure that anybody who really knows his story could not help but feel a certain way. So incredible, incredible. And you know what, you guys, we lived through that history. Most of us anyway. We lived through that history. We remember those times and those moments and such. So it's nice having you know what, guys, I got to say this too. For the younger generation who will ask the question, who was he? This, just think how many people are researching and looking into the history of South Africa and Nelson Mandela's story because of that speech yesterday. There's a lot of people who don't know any of these things about Nelson Mandela that will do some research, and there's going to be like a whole new generation that is going to learn so much more about him. And I can't help but think that's a good thing because he's such an inspiration. So okay, so that being said, here's some photos from yesterday. I'm going to go through these kind of fast because some of them you have seen, some of you have not seen them. And so I just kind of, what could I say? I was grabbing what I could when I could and hoping to perhaps give you a vantage point or something of that effect that maybe you have not seen before or maybe you haven't seen any place else. So it is not important to me that I'm the first or anything like that, or that I'm the second, or that I have something new. But it's just a matter of us sharing in this tremendous moment for the Sussexes and for the memory of Nelson Mandela. Whichever one of those you want to put first, I think. For the purposes of this conversation, they are equally important because the Sussex. A matter of fact, okay, let's start with this one. Has time stopped? Has time stopped? I mean, literally yesterday, our Duchess is sitting there. Now, nobody, and I do mean nobody in their right mind, would allow themselves to sit under an overhead light. Nobody wants that because an overhead light is not your friend. Oh, I'm sorry. My finger accidentally hit that one. But an overhead light is not always your friend. An overhead light can do things to you that um see what I mean? Overhead lighting is unflattering, but not to do a comparison. I'm not that petty. Not to do a comparison. Yes, I am. Not to do a comparison. I'm just saying that overhead lighting can be unflattering for some people, and for other people you know it just showcases their beauty. So again, anybody who can look that great with overhead lighting, and then of course that is the award, which I know I actually uh have two of those same images, so just bear with me. It was a lot to go through, but yeah, there you go. That is them walking into, actually, I can't say just walking into the United Nations. That's them owning the United Nations, just owning it. You know what I'm saying? Just hello. Uh, okay, let's just do this. Let's That is our Ginger Avenger. Okay, so as I said, just owning the place. Um, now, since I have taken that photo away, again, the overhead lighting, um, here you can see the overhead lighting. So one of the tabloids, I won't even say which one, but there was a rag who said that some fans were not impressed with Harry. And when I saw that headline, I didn't bother to read it, but well, I didn't bother to read the article. But as you can see, Harry, the guy sitting next to Meghan, the woman behind Harry, the guy next to Harry, you can see the creases from being in a seated position. And of course, it's so much easier to see that with an overhead light. And so their thing about Harry looking frumpy and all that kind of stuff, it is just a byproduct. And if anybody is into photography at all, then you understand what I mean by overhead lighting. And you know what? Before we get any further, you know what I'm going to do, you guys? Yesterday, I changed the settings so that we can avoid the trolls. And I'm going to set it the same way it was yesterday. So if you are unable to comment, uh, let's see. If you are unable to comment, then there's probably a good reason for it. I won't say why, but well, I can't say why, but I won't give you too many details. But I'm just changing the settings so we can enjoy our time without all of the trolls trying to get in here. So goodbye, trolls. Let's see. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna change the settings for that, and that. There we go. So I think that should help with the trolls. Um, And if you're not able to comment, there may be a good reason for it, but don't worry, you're not blocked. It's just you may not have been subscribed long enough, and that is the thing. So, won't say how far back we're going with subscriptions, but uh, yeah, there we go. Oh, I won't have to say it. It's on the screen, I think. I don't have to say it. It's on the screen. All right. Anyway, clever me, right? Clever me. All right, so that's what we've done. So that should take care of the trolls. Uh, so you have to be a troll longer if you want to get through. There is the Givenchy, and of course the bag, right? And so apparently that I don't know what you call that green, but I believe she wore I don't think that's the one she wore to Ireland. Is it? I think it is. Oh yeah. I think that's the one she wore to Ireland, which just goes to show you don't have to go to Ireland looking like a hideous mess. You can go to Ireland looking, different compared to the way other people went to Ireland, which I thought was totally offensive. If I was the people of Ireland, I tell you, I would have been up in an uproar over the way some people have shown up to Ireland. Um, The way some people have shown up to Ireland, I'll say that. If I was one of those dignitaries on one of those trips to Ireland, I would have been terribly the state of relations between the Anglo-Irish nationhood would be threatened by what some people have worn to Ireland. That's all I have to say about it. I'm not here to diss anybody, or I'm not trying to disrespect anybody or anything like that. I'm just saying, um, it oh, anyway, um, that's enough about that. Uh, okay. Really? So, in other words, something has to go if I want to do that. Well, let me see. What can go? What can go? Oh, I know. I know. Let me see. I got this. I got this, you guys. Don't worry. I got this. I just need to take something away. Uh-huh. Yeah, so okay. All right. So let's move on. All right, and then there's this photo. This photo, I'm pretty sure Harry was looking over the railing because he thought he saw someone he recognized. That's it. And so people who think otherwise can just forget about it. Harry was merely observing someone in the distance that he thought he recognized is not what it looks like, right? Right. So, whatever you guys are thinking, get that out of your heads. It is totally not the case. Harry thought he recognized someone over the railing. It's just one of those trick camera angles, or should I say, unusual camera angles, and it looks odd. But again, Harry thought he saw someone he recognized. That's all. Okay, so all right, let's do that then. Let me see if you guys have any comments you want to share. Uh he's thinking of a new sim. Obviously, when and look at the guy down there standing beneath the is I guess it's a staircase or something. The guy standing beneath the staircase, he could not help but admire our Duchess's bag. Notice the guy is probably someone who has worked in the leatherware business, and he noticed the Duchess had this very fine bag, and he could not help but notice it. And so he too was observing her bag. So again, the camera was just at this very odd angle and just happened to catch that image, and that's all there is to it. There's no story there. Everybody as they say, nothing to see here, folks. Just move on, go home. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, Baron, you're right. I said it before that Harry was looking at another dress. Yes, that's it. That's it. He was I mean, if anybody's ever been to the United Nations, you know that that place is, something to be in awe of, right? And so, okay. It's just like, let's say that you see someone wearing an outfit like this, right? And you just happen to think about someone else who wore an outfit to Ireland, right? And you notice them in that rather striking outfit, um also green. That explains why I was stalling, right? Also green. Ho ho ho, green giant. um Ho, 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 green giant. Okay. Okay, I got that out my system. Let's move on. Oh, all right. Again, there's the bag. Um, Lord have mercy, I forgot the name of the bag. It is the something cross bag, cross strap bag. Uh, let me see. Let me see. I got it here, and I forgot the name of it. But it is the cross strap bag from. Nope. Almost got it, you guys. Huh. Nope, that's not it. Do you guys remember the name of it? Oh, Mulberry. It's Mulberry. That's it. The Mulberry cross strap bag. I think that's the name of it. The Mulberry cross strap bag. All right. So there's Harry. Oh, thank you so much, Diane Hawkins. Thank you. And you know what? I'm sure you found it before I did, but it took time for it to get into the thing. So yes, you totally got that. uh, my mama, she told me, don't worry about your size. I love that song. It's all about the bass, no treble. It's all about the bass, no treble. I love that song. The first time I heard it, I just had this big smile on my face. I couldn't help but laugh. But okay. All right. And so there is Harry giving a speech of a lifetime. I won't play any parts of the speech today. It was very nice of you guys. One of the best things that happened yesterday was going through that speech, with the squatties and everything, and us like being able to comment real time and everything. I love, well, not real time with the speech, but just me playing it. And then also, of course, that we had a chance to speak to Berta Sanchez. That was very cool. So those are like the two best parts of yesterday's Royal Sussex. And then take a look here, Eddie Nad- Nadopu. It is my deep honor and privilege, Madam Duchess. As I don't know what is that, Madam Duchess. No, Madam DSG. Thank you, Duchess of. Oh, what is DSG? I don't know what that means. Thank you for having me, and so wonderful to reconnect with the Duke and Duchess. Oh, wait. She's talking about the lady with the. I'm sorry, he's talking about the lady with the yellow on. Secretary General, Deputy Secretary General. So, I knew okay, I knew this. I knew this. I got it. Madam Deputy Secretary General, and that means second in ranking at the United Nations. So the Deputy Secretary General, thank you for having me, and so wonderful to reconnect with the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Which means, of course, this is one of oh, thank you, Sonia Johnson. Thank you so much. This is one of several people that nobody ever really knows that the Sussexes know, but they know so many people. They know so many people. Anyway, receiving the Duke and Duchess of Sussex today at the United Nations, along with our incredible Secretary General, Deputy Secretary General, Advocate. Well, don't let me start that again. Um, and of course, the of South Africa on Mandela Day. Okay. So great to reconnect. And then anyway, that was the two posts. I think the one on the right is probably Instagram. Instagram. There we go. And of course, Romania. Romania was so proud to participate yesterday in the Mandela Day that they tweeted this photo. Today, we pay deep tribute to Mandela's legacy of peace, tolerance, and dedication to the service of humanity. In a keynote speech before the United Nations General Assembly, the Duke of Sussex appealed to all of us to seek a purpose greater than ourselves to get to work. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Okay. And so that was the first slide. We are doing good. It only took me 30 minutes. It would have gone faster if I wouldn't have, you know, but it's just something about that I can't resist. I haven't really said anything about that in so long. Have you guys noticed that? It's been a while, so I got a little bit to get out of my system. Um, I I've been holding back, so there's a little bit that I need to get out of my system. Amen. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, Elaine Parker. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. And happy I you know what? I know I am sure that today is Tuesday. Did I tell you how I found out it was Tuesday? Because my appointment on Tuesday is actually Wednesday, not Tuesday. That's how I know it's Tuesday. So happy Tuesday to you. I have intimate knowledge. I skip breakfast for that, okay? I have intimate knowledge. I skip breakfast because it's actually Tuesday. So thank you for that. Hello, Joan Garcia. My Jones says, Baron, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex have to know the key people in order to say service is universal. Yes, my Jones, that's true. That's true. They are the most influential couple in the world. Oh, and by the way, you guys, yesterday, now I don't recommend this. Protect your mental health and well being. But okay, I guess it wasn't that bad. But some of y'all may have seen me on like ABC's coverage of the United Nations. You know, they showed the speech and a few other sources out there where I went on there and I said, I am so proud of King Harry. Um, you know, just to mess with people. I didn't argue or go back and forth. I just said I'm so proud of King Harry. And well, anyway, as I was commenting on those videos, I noticed that there was a few squatties that I've seen here on Royal Sussex. Won't say who, but you all know who you are, and we I guess we kind of acknowledged each other here and there. So yes, that was me that was saying how proud I was of Harry, just to offset some of those negative comments that I saw on like ABC's video or CBS's video of coverage of the event, just to offset that. You know, just to make sure that I represented the Sussexes as best I could. So yeah, that's what I was doing over there, and I was glad to see you guys defending our faves. I thought that was really cool. So you guys are heroes. You guys sure, I don't know what it'd do for you, but sure, sure. I mean, I don't mind. Yes, of course you can. Or take a selfie. But yes, anyway, I thought that was really nice. And you guys are heroes going out there into the trenches to defend our faves, to say kind words in places where there were so few. So yeah. Let me see. Let's see. Baron, where can we watch that? Please here in the UK. You're representing. Let me see. Where can we watch that? Please here in the UK representing, please. Where can you watch? Are you talking about the speech itself, or I'm not sure. I mean, I'll leave a link for the speech. That's no problem. But yeah, as a matter of fact, if you go to the UN website, it's there. But yeah, I'll be glad to get that link for you. Okay, so I hope I answered your. Oh, and all right, thank you so much. All right. Let me go. Oh, where's my slides? I gotta get my slides back up. There we go. Move on to the next one. Okay, so everybody was having a lot of fun with this. Everyone was having uh no, you on me on TV. Oh man, well, I wasn't on TV. At least I don't think so. But anyway, so everybody was having fun with this photo. It seems like that very protective alpha male, Prince Harry. A Harry, Harry is Harry. Okay, Harry is who he is, and sometimes he has a very serious look on his face because uh I mean, I don't want to get into like, maybe it's not proper to say this, but Harry's a real man. And as a real man, he carries a certain amount of testosterone, and being very, if I can be very primal about this, he is very protective of the Duchess of Sussex. That's all. And I think that it's easily to like overstate his protective nature as being excessive, which I'm sure some people have. And then other people think it is very attractive. And I think they complement each other. And some of us have grown up in the household where you have, the very, sometimes it's the husband that is more outgoing and the wife who's very serious, and sometimes there's the wife who's very serious and the, oh, you know what I mean, that, you know what I'm trying to say, the husband who's more serious and the wife who's more outgoing, and it's a nice balance and they complement each other. So I wouldn't read too much into it. It is kind of funny to see Harry with that look on his face like that, but I could explain that away easily. Harry is about to give one of the most important speeches of his life. And so I'm assuming this was from before the speech. And so he's thinking about the task at hand. He's got work to do. He has work to do. So believe me, I'm much the same way before work. Whatever work I have, I want to be on time. I want to be efficient. I want to make the best impression. I know it's kind of hard to tell by the way the Royal Sussex seems to be stuck together with a little chewing gum and duct tape. But trust me, there's a lot that goes into this. And I'm racing sometimes trying to get everything ready at that moment and usually working up to the last moment, like today. And so before I'm working, a lot of people just won't call me because they're like, oh, I thought you were prepping for your show. Well, yeah, I was, but if it's important, it's important. So, yeah, and it's just it's how some people are, male or female, husband or wife. Some people are just very that way. And so the Duchess of Sussex, she's been around Hollywood. She's been a public person for a long time. And she's what can I say? She's cool as a cucumber at those big moments like giving a speech. But Harry, this is for Madiba. And he just wanted to get it right. And so I'm sure that that's the all that was going on in that moment. Right? Right. Yes, exactly. He's focused on his speech. Exactly. Okay, and then there's the Duchess of Sussex. She's by herself there as Harry went to go and give his speech. As a matter of fact, you guys, I think now is the perfect time for the other video that I wanted to share. Now is the perfect time. So let me cue that up for you guys. Yes, this is it. This is it. Is this it? Oh, there we go.
Creation of an environment where all can flourish, regardless of race, color, creed, religion, gender, class, caste, or any other social markers of difference. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, of conflict.
So, what you just witnessed there is the Duchess of Sussex. This has kind of gone viral. She is, oh, sorry, that's the wrong one.
Creation of an environment where all can flourish, regardless of race, color, creed, religion, gender, class, caste, or any other social markers of difference.
There, you can see that she's actually
Creation of an
um,
environment
given her bottle of water to the woman behind her who seemed to have a bit of a tickle in her throat. And so our Duchess, realizing as usual that there was someone in need of, I guess, comfort or consideration, uh, you know, the Duchess of Sussex is such a great public figure. And usually, as a public figure, you want to make sure that you are hydrated enough. You want to make sure that you are in your best form when you know that people are watching you. And so, being the most influential couple on the planet right now, by the way, Almer Andrews, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex, and happy Tuesday to you. So, anyway, being that very polished and professional Duchess of the Realm, Princess of the Realm, knowing that all eyes are on her, she decided, yes, I probably don't need water. I had a healthy breakfast. I did my yoga this morning, but that poor lady behind me, she seems to be in trouble. So she can have my water. And that's exactly what happened. There you go. Très professionnel. There you go. Loving, considerate, nurturing Duchess of Sussex. And this is why we love her so much. This is the person that the tabloids are trying to hide from the world. The history that they would love to rewrite, even though they made a big deal about it today as well. Rita White says today someone at work made us laugh. She said that if she was next to the lady, uh, two should have developed. She would have developed a cough too, huh? Well, I guess anything to be a viral moment, right? Okay. Thank you so much for your comment. Let's see. Sonia Johnson says, our Duchess is always mindful of others. Her kindness knows no bounds, and it makes my heart sing. Absolutely. Thank you. Connie Bomber! You're right. Trina Harry loves his wife and wants to protect her. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. That is his job for the rest of his life, is protecting our Duchess. Hip hip hooray. Okay. So next on the docket. Oh, let me take that away and get back over here. So again, there they are, nurturing and comforting each other. And of course, this is the life that Harry has always wanted, to have a partner by his side, a wife, a mother to his children, someone with all of the grace and dignity and strength that would be needed for the life that would obviously come from being married to him. And more than anything else, he wants to be, all of those things to his partner. So there you are. Okay. And there you can see, I think I showed you guys this yesterday. These are some of those shots of them from the floor. As you can see, those very cool, calm, and collective people that themselves, I'm sure, are some sort of VIP or whatever, ambassador, if you will. They themselves were snapping these photos here and there. So, yeah. And of course, that is like one of my favorite photos from yesterday. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. You can see Eric Adams on the right, and I believe that is the Deputy Secretary General in the yellow. And on the left, there's the Sussexes, and I don't know who them other people are, but I'm sure they're part of. I'm guessing the guys are from South Africa, and the lady, maybe she's from South Africa too. I don't know, but yeah. So that's like one of my faves from yesterday. Hello, Karen. Um, was the woman behind the same one beside them when Harry and Meghan arrived? Maybe security, huh? I didn't think about that. Let's take a look again. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, if that's the one that you mean there, I'm not sure. Yep, I'm not sure. Or you're not talking about the lady in blue, of course. No, I'm not sure. Could be. I mean, that would be the perfect position. Okay. And so there's yet another angle from that famous, I guess you couldn't call it a lectern, right? Podium. Okay. So anyway, that's another one of those famous views. And of course, that one. And I'm guessing that's gold leafing. Let me see. With you, Connie. I guess that's gold leafing. Oh, you know what? I'm going to tell you guys something that a lot of people have never heard before. Now, take a look at the symbol for the United Nations. Are you guys looking at it? Obviously, that is the Earth. Obviously, that is the globe. But what you may not know about that symbol is that this is actually a view of the world peering down from the North Pole. Again, that is a view of the Earth peering down from the North Pole. So if you notice at the very center, that is where Alaska and Russia is attached by the ice fields and the land bridge that connects Asia to North America. North America, of course, being on the left side of the very center. And then to the left of that is South America. See the one that looks like a big pork chop? That's South America. And then to the right is Eurasia. And to the bottom right, that is Africa. And then, of course, you can see, I guess that's Australia. Or is that perhaps, maybe it's not even Australia. Maybe it's supposed to be Antarctica. Huh, I don't know. But anyway, all of that you see there, that is actually the the Earth as seen peering down from the North Pole. And now you know. Okay. Uh, Let me see. I'm not a troll. Mercedes Todd, I am not a troll. I hope not. I was just saying that black women carry a bottle of hot sauce in their purses for when they go to restaurants and eat. Huh. Well, I mean, yeah, that is common. Okay. There's another view. And then, of course, there's the bag up close. I knew I had a up close. There it is. The Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, wears the Mulberry, England belted tote. Yeah, Mulberry. That's the Mulberry bag. And the outfit by security, right? Now, she does look like the security guard that went to the tour of the Oceania tour. She does look like that other lady, but I don't or whatever. Or if you're on a phone, you know, refresh it and you should be fine. Okay, so this is a graph right here. Given the amount of days of the sorry, Nelly. Okay, yeah. Wow, you guys, I'm not sure what to say. Everything seems to be working fine for me. Again, I will check. I will check. And well, let's see. I just turned the sound up. I mean the reception. I just turned it up, but okay, no sound. What's going on? I don't know. I don't know. I tell you what. I got another. Oh, I see. I see. Uh, check 1, 2, 3. Huh. Interesting. Okay, you guys, I'm getting a buffering too. I am getting a buffering too. Okay, so let me try this. For me, again, I will check. I will check. And well, let's see. I just turned the sound up. Heat wave. Reception. I just turned it up. Okay, I think it's good now. I noticed that there was a buffering taking place, and the buffering seemed to be on my end of things. So, yes, I think you guys may be okay. I'm back now. Okay, you guys, I do apologize for that. I think I understand what happened. There was a buffering on my side of things. Uh, all right, loud and clear now, Baron. Excellent, excellent. So sorry about that, but yeah, you know what happened? I went to another screen to check and see what was going on, and my screen was also buffering. So even though it looked okay for me here, I know that it wasn't okay for you guys over there. So um, yeah, that was not your imagination. I don't even think it was your system. I think it may have been mine. Okay, and which is so strange because I actually reset or did a restart of my computer before I started working, and that usually takes care of the glitches, but not completely. Okay, so as I was saying, um, anyway, oh boy, is it doing it again? Okay, back now, back out again. Yes, I see that. Okay, I gotta fix you guys. Maybe it's YouTube. Yeah, maybe. Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, so I think this should work. I'm using an alternate computer now, and I'm hoping that this works. Um, I may just yeah, because I see it's buffering like crazy. All good now? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think it's the other. Let me see. It does feel kind of warm. Maybe it's just so hot today that it is slowing down the other PC. So yeah, I think that's what the problem is that it's kind of hot. So I'm hoping you guys are not getting an echo from me right now. So are you guys getting an echo? Let me see. You were buffering, but the chat stream was continuous. Okay, continuing rather. Whew, well, I hope it doesn't do that again. All right. All right. So that is the mayor of Chicago. During the heat wave of 95, the mayor of Chicago was denied. He was in full denial mode. Everything was deny. But since that time, oh, yes, there's an echo. No echo. Oh, man. Okay. All right, you guys. Anyway, I was pretty much done with that. So I just wanted to give you a brief history about the heat wave of 95, and when people are in denial and they tell you that, oh no, the heat doesn't do that, that doesn't make sense. There are over 700 and what is it, 39, 36 people who were did not survive that heat wave of 1995, and the mayor of Chicago was in denial, but it was such an overflow of deaths that they had to buy those refrigerated trucks to deal with it, which lets you know that it is real. The science is real, and the heat wave is real. And Western Europe is going through some apocalyptic event right now. So, you guys pray for them, pray for them, pray for them, because this is serious. This is very serious. And if you are in Europe, if you are, suffering through the heat, if you're in the UK, uh, don't take chances. You know, if you have any like uh, lung issues, asthma, heart condition, or something like that, you need to be somewhere cool. Go to a cooling center if you have to. They say that there's a big rainstorm, thunderstorm headed that way. Everything is going to cool off in the next couple of days, I believe. So, yeah, it's very serious. So I meant to talk about that yesterday, didn't get a chance to, but there you have it. The climate change is real. The heat wave is real, and yes, you know, some people are not going to survive. So that is my soapbox moment, as Prince Harry had yesterday. It seems that the world is on fire right now. Oh yeah, that was Mayor Daley for sure. That was, yes, that's Mayor Daley. He was in such denial about the heat wave, and then after the fact, he took action, planted tens of thousands of trees throughout the city of Chicago to make sure that the city's temperature would cool down rather than having that what they call heat island effect, where the city is just hanging on to heat for days. So the city is a much greener place in response to that event. All right, so moving on. As a matter of fact, we need a break beat. All right, it's back to the shorts again. Back to the shorts again. All right, so you guys, I have a video to go with this moment. Um, as you know, the Duchess of Sussex was seen out and about um, with none other than Gloria Steinem, right? Gloria Steinem, the creator of Ms. Magazine, etc., etc. So anyway, our Duchess, of course, loves to wear short pants. To wear, well, some people call them Bermuda shorts, but she loves wearing those. The big short pants, the wide belt, and of course, the button-down top. That is one of her signature looks. And let's not forget stilettos, right? So anyway, something happened on the way out of the restaurant yesterday. Let me see. One, two, three, four. I think I can get rid of that one and bring another video. I hope I didn't have too many files open at one time. That can cause a problem. But okay, where are you, Duchess? Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, that's the one. That is the one. Okay, so here we go.
Hope you enjoy New York.
Thank you.
It's good to see you in New York, Meghan.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, you know what, guys? I had my mute button on. I did that myself that time. I had the mute button on. Okay, that time it wasn't the system, that was me. Okay. This time it wasn't buffering, that was me. Yes, yes, Church Nelly. And stop yelling at me, would you? Stop yelling. Yes, I know. Um, I'm so embarrassed. Sometimes when I'm drinking water, because you guys you don't want to hear that, do you? So sometimes I take a drink of water, but if you guys don't mind, if you guys don't mind, I will not do that. If you want to hear those guttural sounds coming from my innards, I don't care. Anyway, as I was saying, Stella Parton has been very supportive to our Duchess. She posted that yesterday. I added it to this slide, not that it is so important to the story of her being seen with Gloria Steinem, but I just put it there just for the sake of it. Okay. Um, and there is the photo of the Duke of Sussex, the Duchess of Sussex, and baby Archie when they were presented that photo. In case you're wondering what he was referring to in the speech, that's it right there. Okay, and there is a side by side of Madiba at the podium, and all those years later, there's Prince Harry standing in the same place where so many giants in history have stood. Very, very cool. And yet another view, and another view. Yes, I did mute myself. I did. I mute myself. And as I said, it seems as though time has stood still. There is our Duchess looking just as radiant. I don't know how they got this photo yesterday, but somebody snapped this photo somewhere. Um, I don't know. I accidentally uh anyway. Somebody snapped this photo somewhere and very cool. You can see how radiant and youthful our Duchess looks. And of course, this is the Sussexes. I believe they were leaving for the day. They or are they arriving? They were either coming or going, but I don't recall which one. And of course, I forget who this lady is. I believe she's the ambassador from, is she from South Africa? I think the ambassador from South Africa. But anyway, there you have it. And of course, the bag. As you can see, the Duchess of Sussex has been carrying a version of that bag for quite some time. When uh when she finds a bag that she really likes, she tends when she finds anything that she really likes, she tends to stick with it. Oh, I see that, Rory. Are you making fun of my cookie thing? Let me see. Okay, Baron must have found more cookies and was crunching. Didn't want us to hear. No, not this time. Not this time. The other thing is that sometimes when I play a video, I'm afraid that the sound coming out of my PC may go into the mic and then just kind of make it too much. But maybe I shouldn't do that. Okay. All right, you guys. Again, Harry is Harry, right? And Harry does not like the paparazzi. They were in New York. It's interesting that when they go to New York, they're more subject to being followed about than if they are in LA. So Harry was not really thrilled about it. I even felt weird about sharing these photos, but then the Duchess looked so beautiful, and I think she enjoys New York a lot, and I think she probably misses New York a bit, you know. Not to say that they are going to go out and like, you know, buy a home in New York anytime soon, but there is like I said the other day, there is a certain spirit to New York that it just seems like you need to be there, and it is a very cool place. So I yeah, Harry's not really thrilled about it, but our Duchess, she's enjoying herself, and I'm just glad. And that's why I told you guys, I don't really judge people about posting the photos. There are some I'm not comfortable with. This was kind of like a, but because she looks so beautiful and because she seems to be enjoying herself immensely, like really, really enjoying herself, I was just like, okay, share. But Harry's glance would turn me into a pillar of salt at that moment. But our Duchess is enjoying her life, and they're enjoying each other, and just he's going to have this thing with these photographs, and I guess at nighttime is more of a trigger than daytime. So that appears to be the situation. It was a dental appointment. It was a dental appointment. I need to get my grill fixed, and so I'm going to be going back and forth to the dentist for a while. Um, yeah, I need to get that grill fixed. As you know, last year I had several trips back and forth to the dentist, and it just takes a while to get things right. Still got more work ahead, and we'll see how that goes. But I'm like, oh my god, I got to go back tomorrow. Yeah, so that was it. Just a dental appointment. Uh, okay. Yes, it is a jumpsuit. Oh, is it Gabriel Hertz? I thought it was that other guy, the one that. So that's a Gabriel Hertz jumpsuit. I did not know that. Thank you so much for that. Okay, moving on. Okay, and there's a few things that I've meant to share for a few days and just didn't get around to it. And this is that I know you guys have seen this, some of you all, but in terms of influence when it comes to that family, the British royal family tree, well, the level of interest, well, obviously it's going in one direction. It goes, it flows through the Princess Diana, Harry, the children, and also then over to the Duchess of Sussex. So I think this is very correct when it turns to in terms of influence, not in terms of those skewed popularity things that they do all the time, but in terms of influence. This is it. Uh, Oh, really? Okay, I'm sorry. This is what I'm looking for. The video on Twitter. The Paps thanked Meghan for giving them a smile. Oh, okay. I didn't see the video for that one. I've only seen the still photos, but yeah, I could imagine that. I mean, she seemed to enjoy the night. I mean, who wouldn't enjoy a dinner out in New York? I wonder if they were at one of those rooftop places. Those are always very cool. Okay. Just glowing. She also seems to have lost a few pounds, very sleek, and her sophisticated jumpsuit. I do enjoy seeing the photos, but I also see she calms him down with the press. Yes, yeah, yeah. There's that. I think I know she's a very calming influence on his life. This is the other thing I wanted to share was Daily Mail Free Zone are popping up all around the country. This, of course, in the UK. Please show consideration for fellow passengers by not reading or leaving copies of the Daily Mail newspaper in this coach. Have you guys seen this? Yeah, I guess this is a thing now. Stop leaving those rags, those filthy, nasty, filthy rags. Stop leaving those things about. They are not welcome. And yeah, just don't do it. So, who's the lucky lady? This is my dream. The woman in green is living my dream. That's her right there. Kathy Lynn. Kathy Lynn, now for something, I'm sorry, sometimes moments happen that are special, and today was one of these moments. The epitome of class and elegance, the gorgeous Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, and I. She was so gracious and personable. It's it truly was an honor to meet her. Now, of course, when I see something like this, two things happen. I am so happy and excited for the person that was lucky enough to get that close. And then at the same time, I'm like, Mother of God, please don't let the derangers go after this woman's social media. You guys know that those two things exist in my head at the same time. Please do not let those people go after her social media. There are a bunch of middle aged, unhappy, right wing women in the United States that seem to target anybody. And we do know from the demographics that these are usually middle aged MAGA women that tend to go after people on social media. Crazed, evil, hateful people um, that just love to make everybody's life miserable. Yep, those are the people. So, um, this lady seems to understand that, as she obviously knows of the struggle, I'm guessing. And so there you have it. So yeah, that's just something that concerns me. Oh, Lane Parker, you too. Yeah. Yeah, I remember everybody had posted a picture of that little girl who shared the you know meeting Megan at her school. I was the last person to post it because even though I had saw it like days ahead of that, once Omen Scobie posted, I'm like, okay, I guess I can share it now. But before that, I was hesitant to share it because I just didn't want the school to be inundated with all of the hate from these middle age, uh, 30 cat living, basement dwelling, um, uh, you know what I mean? I just didn't want them inundated with all of that nonsense. So, uh, 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 okay, please check out the latest. Okay, what's the latest? I don't know what that is. Uh, and I hate to hear. Oh, okay. Oh, what is that one? Lee Simmons, it's a child, and I hate to hear she was attacked. Was that because of what I just said, or no? Oh, okay. Well, I hope not. I hope not. Anyway, maybe that's not for me. I'll just keep moving. All right. Oh, what did I just do here? Okay. Oh, oh, maybe that was it. Okay. Oh, maybe that was it. Okay. I think I have more slides, but that was, let me see, that's number two. Oh, I think I was done. Wait. Nope. Yeah, let me see that. You guys, I think I've gotten through most of my slides and I don't have another video to share. Let me see. Let me check. I shared that one. I shared that one. I'm probably going to do an edited video later. Speaking of edited videos, there is a new food truck video. Have you guys heard of the new food truck video? There happens to be one. Let me see. Yeah, that was group of slides number 4. Yeah. So my latest food truck, nobody go anywhere. You guys are going to watch this video. My latest food truck video That seemed to interest everybody so much that absolutely nobody watched it. Well, I won't say absolutely nobody, but barely anybody watched it. My latest food truck video. Maybe it's the title. Maybe I need to work on the title.
Those of us not fortunate enough to know Mandela well have come to understand the man through his legacy. The letters he wrote in his prison cell, speeches he delivered to his people, and those incredible shirts that he sported.
The history of Madiba's shirt. Nelson Mandela's style remembered. His signature bold and colorful Madiba shirts. Well, here is just a few of them. Now, back in 2013, there was a story for the Huffington Post that was written by Julie Wilson. Former South African President Nelson Mandela. That's okay. It's been built up too much. If you all want to see it, you have to go to the Royal Sussex channel and find it for yourself because it's been built up too much. Oh, you guys are like a bad date. It has been built up too much. I'm no longer hungry. You can just take me home now. Yes, this is like we're on a bad date. I am not hungry. You can just take me home. I'm not interested. I'm not to be had for the price of a cocktail. So yes, I think we're done here. Yes, I know I look easy, but I'm not to be had for the price of a cocktail. Yes, not me. I am not to be had for the price of a cocktail. Okay, maybe. Well, I don't know, a pack of cookies maybe, but not a cocktail. But yes, I did make that last night. I went through all that trouble, and I think I don't know, 10 or 20 people watched it, maybe, if that many. As a matter of fact, I can tell you how many people watched. Let's see. Let's see. Just to be fair, I'm going to tell you how many people watched. Okay. Uh Oh, wait a minute. It looks like Duchess of Sussex. Looks like Duchess of Sussex. Wait, Duchess of Success. How come I can't say that? Looks like she's not coming on at that time anymore. Looks like she pushed it back a bit. So, anyway, but don't listen to me. Make sure you go to the channel and check for yourself. But it looks like she pushed it back for a later time today. So, she's not coming up right away. All right. So anyway, but again, make sure you check for yourself. But it looks like she has pushed the time back by a maybe 2.5 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. But yeah, check for yourself. Okay. So anyway, I only noticed that because I was looking to see that only 4,000 people, 4,000 views for the Mandela shirt video. Okay, maybe it's the name. Maybe the name kind of ruins it. Maybe if I wouldn't have, I mean, who watches a video called Food Truck, right? So there's something about Mandela's shirt that just didn't seem to catch people. I understand. Or maybe it's because I made it. Oh man. But yeah, you guys, I thought I was doing something special, but let me see. Lydia says, Baron, can you highlight my Duke and I? Yes, I was going to mention that actually. I was going to mention that. My Duke and I actually, I watched it this morning. She was able to get very well. I'll let her tell her own story, but I watched it this morning and I thought it was superb. So, Yeah, you guys have to see that. Let me see if I can find it. Uh, there it is. Is that it? Yes. Meghan is out and about in New York City. Nope, that's not the one. I think it was a different one. Is that right? No, that's not it. Let me see. I think it was a different one. Uh, I know I just watched it. I know I just watched it. My Amazing Encounter. Yeah, that's the one. So, you guys don't get jealous. Don't get jealous. Just you have to see it for yourself. There you go. And I'm going to pin it to the chat. Give me 1 second. I will pin it to the chat so you guys can find it. Okay, it should be there for you. All right, so then you can just go over and hear the amazing story. Kay Costello, I see you had somebody woke up on the wrong side of a sense of humor today. You guys were rude, inconsiderate, and I just don't want to talk about it. That's all. I don't care to talk about it. I was hurt and but somehow not surprised though. Somehow I was not surprised, but it's okay. I get you back. Don't worry, I'm a Scorpio. I get you back. I'm gonna get all of you back. Don't worry, I'll get you. I think one of these days I'll just wake up and just forget to do the live stream. That's what I'll do. I just go and sit in there in the kitchen, pour myself a big glass of milk, and get my pecan sandies out, and let you all figure it out. I don't want to watch a shirt video. I mean, that's just a lot of nerves. I looked this morning. I say, really, really, the food truck again? Oh, boy, I tell you, you never really know people. Church Nelly, um, this is going to have long-term effects on me next time I come up with a title like food truck or shirt video. This is going to have long-term effects. I can guarantee you that. Oh man, I tell you, you just never know. You never know. I was so proud of myself when I put that video together. I was like, "Oh yeah, I tell them about this, and I tell them about that." Ooh, wait until they see it. And then I woke up this morning, dun dun dun. I think it was like what, 2,700 views. I'm like, seriously, seriously. I wonder if the people in Europe are awake yet. Really? Yep, that was it. And so now it's just, I don't know, 4,000. I don't know. I guess I must have got spoiled. Maybe. So Elaine, you're a Scorpio too? Well, you understand. You understand. It's not that I want any type of retribution, but it's just, and the thing is, I'm gonna wait and wait until everybody least expect it. You'll see. I'm gonna wait. A Scorpio always waits. That's part of being a Scorpio. And don't forget, you guys, Anna Wintour was born on my birthday. Yes, Anna Wintour and Charles Bronson. Woo. Yes, those are two people that were born on my birthday. Anna Wintour and Charles Bronson. Yes, now who's going to watch a food truck video, huh? 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 Now who's going to watch a food truck video? Anyway, so I think we're done. Let me see. Okay. Faith, Hope, Love says, Baron, we love you. Don't be hurt. I'm a Scorpio that is born on your birthday. Really? Nice. Then you understand. It's not that I want to do these things. They have. Okay, let me see what just popped up on my phone. Oh, I just got a cash app. All right, I feel better. Never mind, y'all. I feel better. Somebody who I won't say the name, but somebody just okay. I'm okay now. But you all should thank this person because they just saved everybody. So oh man, you all are okay now. I feel better. Um Thanks to this person, I will be up to my nipples in pecan sandy um, cookies from Keebler made with real Madagascar vanilla. So everybody is safe. We're okay now. Yes, yes, Margaret, I think we're good. I think we're good now. Oh man, that was close, wasn't it? Oh, okay. Just came on here. I'll listen to the replay. Oh, Kathy, wait. Yes, listen to the replay. I want witnesses. You need to know how they did me. Yes, when you hear how they treated me, you're gonna probably say, "Oh, the humanity." Yes, wait until you hear how they treated me here on Royal Sussex. All right, you guys. Anyway, let's give love to our faves. Let's give love to our faves. Our queen of everything, Queen Doria, and our queen of hearts, um, Princess Diana. And of course, I am going to look for the last word of the day. Yes, that's what happens when there's a sad part of a movie. It needs violins. I agree. I agree. I don't know. A nice padded sail somewhere is probably appropriate. Let me see. Okay. But yeah, you guys, make sure I highlighted the Duke and I. Check out her story. It is very touching. I think you'll like it. And again, let's see. What am I trying to say here? I'm reading and talking at the same time. Let me see. Was there something else I wanted to say? I guess that was it. Yeah. So check that out, and I will look for the last comment right now. Let me see. Off to. All right. See you, Church Nelly. Be safe. Be very safe, please. Okay. Oh, that's because I want you all to go over there and see it. The link is there. I want you to go over there and see it. Um, it's very touching. I couldn't do any justice to the story, so the link is there. You guys can just go over there and see it. She'd like that. Uh, and I tell you what, you all watch it today, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. But you better remind me, because don't forget, I showed up a day early for my doctor's appointment, so I'm not the most reliable person. So remind me tomorrow, and we will talk about it tomorrow. But yeah, you guys go see it for yourself because it's really her story to tell, not mine. Something like that is better to come from the actual person instead of me giving you my version of it. I mean, like for instance, when I was trying to tell y'all about uh, um, Mandela's shirt, you didn't really care to hear that. Sarcastic, are we today? Yeah, y'all didn't really care to hear that. So if you can't trust me to talk about Mandela's shirt, surely I couldn't tell that story. Oh, somebody's sarcastic today. Ah, yes, Connie. Listen, Connie, I thought that food truck video was, I wouldn't say that it's on par with Cleopatra or the Ten Commandments or even Titanic. However, I thought it was a cinematic tour de force. Excuse me. See, I get choked up thinking about it. I felt as though it was a cinematic tour de force. Now, I'm not saying it you will see it at the Cannes Film Festival, but I'm not saying that you won't see it at the Cannes Film Festival. So again, it's been built up too much. I choose not to talk about it anymore. Um, you know what I'm saying? I'm humble. I don't really, what am I trying to say here? I don't really need that kind of attention. You know what I'm saying? So you guys, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. I thought it was interesting, how that fashion trend started, and apparently I failed to read the room. That's all. It happens. Anyway, haven't gotten that sarcasm out of my system. Oh man, I can't believe it's so many of y'all still here listening to me. But okay, so I think we're good. The last word of the day. Uh yeah. Okay. All right, I guess that's oh, there we go. I guess that's it. Hydrate for real, everyone. Stay safe, everyone. Thank you, Letitia Malone. Thank you. Let me see. What's that, Audrey? I will look now. Thanks for the link. Good night, all. Blessed day. Okay, thank you so much, Audrey Teschner. Thank you. And Faith Hope Love says, let's pray for each other, especially those in Europe. Absolutely, absolutely. This weather is crazy. Let me see. Baron and food truck videos. Cookies and cream, where you been all day? Where you been? I didn't even see your name on here. Hi, cookies and cream. Let me see. Okay, you guys, I think I'm a little dehydrated myself. Yes, absolutely. There we go. Please visit my Duke and I podcast. The link is above. Great channel to interface with. Yes, very much so. Let's see. I think we're good. All right, you guys, it is time for the Ginger Avenger. I already saw it. Start talking about your travels. Oh, man. Yes, cute Ginger Avenger. You're right. It's time for that. Oh, yes, Sonia Johnson. Yes. Thank you for that. All right, cute Ginge. Uh-oh. Oh, Lord. I almost hit end broadcast. Lord have mercy. I had the thing on the button. Oh, man. I got to concentrate today. Okay, cute Ginger. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's it. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for watching Royal Sussex. Happy Tuesday to you. I'm pretty sure tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow is Prince Spaghetti Day, right? Don't forget that tomorrow is Prince Spaghetti Day. So I don't know about you, but I got my box of Prince Spaghetti. I'm just kidding. I ain't making no spaghetti tomorrow. But oh, let me see. Every speech was awesome. I have listened over and over. Oh, well, great, great. Thank you so much. What is it, Green Next? Yes, thank you. It was actually amazing. I thought, so proud of Harry. I don't know. He just seemed taller. His voice seems deeper, and he just seems to be so much more than he was just a week before that and a week before that. He has grown so much. Um, even before he met our Duchess, and then after he met our Duchess, it's just like it's amazing how grounded he is and how sure of himself he is. So I'm glad for that. He deserves it. He really does deserve that. Um, yes, he is becoming legendary. Yeah, and so what I want to what I want is just that we can continue to try to counter that I guess noise and all of that static and everything that's coming from whether it's from these um MAGA people here, these right. It's amazing how they all seem to watch Fox News. But anyway, if we can counter that situation, those people, and of course the tabloids and whatever haters they are anywhere, if we can counter that, I know I think that we've and when I say we, I do mean the Sussex squad, we have achieved a lot, and we've helped them to tell their story, help them to tell their truth, and I believe that we just have to stay the course, make sure we don't get into back and forths with people in a way that would make them look bad or anything. So just don't make it personal. Definitely don't threaten anybody, but because that's what the derangers want. And they're the ones that's on the run. The derangers are so desperate. The derangers, they tell the most malicious lies. They spend hours of their time on our platforms trying to, I guess, get into our heads, for lack of a better word, or to disrupt at the very least. They spend a lot of time doing that, which means that they're the ones that's afraid. They're the ones that are losing. They don't even care about the royal family as much as they care to wake up every day and figure out, what can I do to be hateful today? And then they have this idea that we're trying to dissolve the British royal family. That's crazy. The I've said, and I've said it many times here, the royal family is not going anywhere. I don't care whether they're there or not. There's going to be some version of the royal family, but it won't be because of the Sussex squad. It's the fact that they are living this Downton Abbey, very Victorian lifestyle, this Edwardian overindulged lifestyle. They're hopping on private jets and helicopters, using private rail cars, infrequently, of course. They are living this jet set lifestyle, and they're doing it at the expense of a public that is going to struggle to heat their homes. They're doing it at the expense of the public who can't even get a living wage. So it's not what we do to them, it's not what we say to them. The royal family is going to implode because they are living this incredible lifestyle and really cutting ribbons and pulling back drapes to expose a plaque. That doesn't satisfy how much money they spend having all these homes while there are homeless people. Are they going to open up Buckingham Palace and allow people to use that as a cooling center? I don't think so. So it won't be because we have done or said anything to them. It's what they are doing to themselves. It's their lifestyle that really should be in question. Just like today, not just today, every day is Biden's economy, Biden's baby formula, Biden's this, Biden's that, the tone deaf Biden. It's always about Biden. And then when they're talking about Biden, guess who they're not talking about? Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson has delivered on his promise. With all the Brexit stuff, he's delivered on that. He was campaigning for the Brexit. He becomes the prime minister, and he's keeping people of color out. All that kind of stuff that he promised that he would do. Whether publicly or privately, he made certain promises that it would be England first, Britain first, and so, for all of that bluster, they don't talk about his achievements because there's none to talk about. And so, to make sure that we don't focus on what's shortcomings, well, not we, they, the people in Narnia, are being deceived and sold a bill of goods by this tabloid media that wants to focus on anything they can find wrong with the United States, but they don't talk about the domestic stuff. They only give it like a little glance, a little smile, and a little wave, but they don't talk about that stuff. They're in trouble over there. They are in trouble. And I said it before, I'll say it again. They should pay what I pay to put petrol in my car, my mobile, my wait, my automobile, however they say it. They should pay what I'm paying. They should pay what I'm paying. They pay more than what I pay and always have. That's part of the deception. Now, I'm sorry that they have to pay more, but it's just the fact. But they'd rather focus on what's happening here so that people don't realize that things over there is so terrible right now. It's unfortunate. And to make sure that people look the other way, we have to keep talking about the Obamas and the Bidens and the Clintons. The Obamas and the Bidens and the Clinton. I even had one of the derangers say to me something. Actually, I think one of the moderators removed it, but they said, "Oh, you know what? I take it back. It was one of those things that I commented on yesterday, where I said I'm so proud of Harry." And they had the nerves to say something to me about um, Biden's laptop. What's the son? Hunter, Joe, Bo, the Hunter Biden's laptop. Like I said, MAGA people. These are MAGA people. Well, you ought to worry about what's on his laptop. What does that have to do with Harry and Meghan? See what I mean? This is how you know that these are MAGA people. And I've had somebody tell me that I shouldn't talk about the royal family. They resent the fact that an outsider is talking about their system. What did I just say? What did I just say? These outsiders, the Daily Fail, the Sun, whoever, the Express, you have these outsiders that are talking about our system, but I'm not supposed to mention anything that happens over there. So they could say these things about our system, but I shouldn't mention anything. I mean, how many times have you seen Dan Wooten say something about American politics? Not just the Sussexes, but American politics. He does it all the time. You have, of course, Pig Morgan. He does it all the time, but I'm not supposed to say anything. I mean, I don't have that big platform like they have. I doubt if most people will ever hear anything I said, but if they do, I said what I said. So that's all I have to say. I'm very frustrated with that. I'm very frustrated with the way that the tabloid press goes after anything America day after day after day. And yes, we do have problems here, but while they're looking at that, then nobody really focuses on what's going on there. And that just happens to be a fact. So but you know what gives me comfort in knowing that the Postal Service, the Royal Mail, is talking about going on strike, and other government agencies and public servants are talking about going on strike. And by the way, the rail service, as much time as I spent in Europe, no place costs more to get from point A to point B than the British Rail. Nothing. Nobody compares to it. It is insanely expensive. Insanely expensive. It's as though they don't really want people to travel outside of their postal code. Insanely expensive. And this is why me, an outsider on vacation, has seen more of the British Isles than people who have lived and died there haven't seen as much as I have. Seriously, they have not seen as much as I have. And that's because the rail service is so expensive. A day trip is just unattainable for some working class people. So, let alone going over to Paris, that's like me going to China or something. For working class people, takes a lot of money. Takes a lot of money. And I had a discount. I was paying less with my discount rail pass from the US than what they would pay being a citizen of the United Kingdom. I was paying less because they don't want them to have that convenience. They don't want them to save money. You know, the subjects are just that, subjects, not citizens, subjects. So very, very frustrating. It's incredible the hypocrisy of the way the tabloid media loves to, and again, I think it's not that they care what Biden is doing or not doing. It's just so that they don't have to focus on their domestic politics. It's all a distraction for Boris Johnson and the rest of his ilk, for the rest of the Tories. Just a distraction. Anyway, you guys, that was my soapbox moment. Let me see. I'm looking. I'm gonna get off of here very soon. Let me see. The Brits are still angry about y'all running them off and soon. Oh, well, technically, it was the War of 1812 that finished them off for good. After the War of 1812, then they were pretty much done with us. Okay, let me see. America is too strong and powerful country in the world. I admire the USA. Well, I tell you, as much as I can criticize the US, when I'm coming home from someplace, I'm always glad to be home. Always glad to be home. Let me see. It's the politicians that separate and divide people. It really is. The this idea, is people are exceptional long as they do what the ruling class wants them to do. Then they're exceptional. But when working class people, like that one graphic I showed you, the people that's in the media, especially in the UK media, the people in the media there, most of them were born to very wealthy, well off families. Most of them come from another generation of media types. These are very well educated people. This is Eton class people, not the working class people that suddenly wanted to go into journalism. That just doesn't happen. That is so rare that a working class person ends up on Fleet Street. Very rare. Very rare. Those ghouls and monsters that are so critical of the Duchess of Sussex, if you look at the backgrounds of those people, they're not just, some girl from a small town who dreamed of working for a big town newspaper. No, these are people who have always mingled in those circles, or people that are social climbers. Their parents were social climbers, and their parents were social climbers. The system perpetuates itself. That is a system that aristocracy. It is its sole purpose is to perpetuate itself. I mean, say what you will about the U.S., but as I said a while ago, and nobody has corrected me yet, I cannot find a native-born Black British person that is a billionaire. Not one native-born Black person that is a billionaire. I think in the US, we've only had a handful, but we got them. We have them. We have quite a few of them in comparison. But in Britain, you cannot find one native born British person that's a billionaire. Not one. I looked, I couldn't find one. They were either born in Nigeria or they were born in was it Ghana or something like that, but not one black Brit that's a billionaire. Amazing. I don't think outside of a native African country will you find any black billionaires that are not in the United States. I don't think it's possible. Unless they were born in Africa, I don't think you'll find one. I haven't been able to find one yet. Says a lot, doesn't it? That says a lot. Which, the truth is, for most people born in Britain, you'll never be a billionaire. Black, white, Asian, whatever. You'll never be a billionaire. The ruling class will stay that. They'll let you get so far, but you're not going to be a billionaire. Not likely. Yep, not likely. You're more likely to become a billionaire. That's why people still want to come to the US. You're more likely to go from nothing to a billionaire here than just about any place in the world. Most places where you got billionaire families, they were always part of some ruling class. They were always part of some oligarchy. But here is the only place where you can wash dishes when you get here and die with $1 billion. I don't know any other place where that happens. Yep. Let's see. Yet, according to those racist people of color are not supposed to improve themselves, etc. That's true. That is true. That is true. As much as a black person, I am very capable of criticizing the United States and have done it on so many occasions. But I did some research, and I just could not find anybody um, that ever became a billionaire over there that was born in the UK that just happens to be black. It just doesn't happen. And it's not like the money isn't there. I mean, that's one of the wealthiest countries in the world. It's one of the top 5 economies. And yet, a person of color, a black person, should I say, a person of African descent, stands a better chance of being a billionaire here than over there. Over there, you stand a better chance of getting struck by lightning than you would becoming a billionaire. Whatever color you are, doesn't matter. You wouldn't stand much of a chance to become a billionaire over there as you would over here. You come over here and make a fortune. That's why I would take Hollywood royalty over British royalty any day of the week. I will take a Hollywood royalty any day of the week because at least they worked for something. Whether they were, oh, never mind, I was going to say how they got it, but I don't care. At least they. However they got it, they got it. That's all I'm saying. I don't care what position they were in, they still got it. Faith, Hope, Love says only in America can an individual come as an immigrant and work hard and turn themselves into a millionaire or billionaire. Faith, Hope, Love, that is so true. That is so true. It is literally open to anybody who can cross that border. Anybody who can cross that border has the potential of becoming a billionaire. You can't go to any other country in the world and have something like that happen. I don't know any place else where that happens. Because those very wealthy people in Russia, the oligarchs, they came from the ruling class to begin with. The same people who were rich before the Russian Revolution were the same people living well during communism and the same people that are living well right now. They all, they're the same people. At least they have talent and work ethics. Yeah. Thank you, Zigal. It's true. Black Brits need to stand up and fight for your rights. They should get rid of having a queen mentality. Yeah, Marshard, that uh I don't know. I hesitate to criticize Black Brits only because I don't know what it's like to be a Black person in Britain. I know what it's like to be a Black person in Britain, but not, not living there, not a citizen. But it can't be easy. It really can't be easy. But I just think it's really interesting. I looked. I'm just like, there's got to be some billionaire. Uh-uh. Nope. The money kind of stays in the ruling class alone, and those who do manage to make some good money, they like, for instance, the Middletons. They just social climb their way into the aristocracy. They don't stop until they become one of them. They don't stop until they become one of them. But even they were only allowed to get so far. And even with the future queen, Catherine the Great, um, they don't really think much of the Middleton family. They're still trying to fit in. Let's see. Let me see. His wife's money comes from. Didn't they get their money from India or something like that? I mean, I know they're all well invested, but hmm, I don't think that's where they started off. I don't think that's where the money started off. But, a real like Cinderella story, like a real Oprah Winfrey type of story, or something to that effect. Yeah. Yeah, it just I mean, gosh, think of John H. Johnson of Johnson Publishing Company, George Johnson of the Johnson Products Company. Or how about I mean, there were some very powerful black entrepreneurs here back in the day that literally started from nothing and became millionaires. You know, I don't see that happening in the UK, where you could like own a chain of mattress stores and be a black person and become a millionaire. I mean, maybe that does exist, but I haven't seen it. I'm sure they have some black millionaires that are born there, but I don't know who any of them are. I've never seen one. Maybe they're more low key with their wealth or something. Who knows? Okay, you guys, I am going to get out of here. Uh, oh, there's a troll here. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see. We see the royal family only keeps black people at certain levels. They literally wrote it in the. Oh yeah, they wrote in the book that you could only scrub toilets and not floor. You can't do anything with paperwork or something like that. The Lord Left Lieutenant of London. That's the one that I called Uncle Ben the other day. That's the guy that was in the video with Harry and Meghan when they went to the Mandela exhibit in London. Well, that guy, he's into banking and financing and stuff like that. And I think his personal wealth is like 15 million pounds or 5 million pounds or something like that. But I think he's Nigerian. I don't know if he was born in Nigeria, but that's what he was able to fight and claw his way to. But being an American, you guys know that there's a lot of people that make it onto a board of directors that is a black educated person, because companies do that so that they can look good in the eyes of the public or potential customers. It's not that they really want that. Like, for instance, Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court. He's not really a leader, he's just there. He doesn't really establish or achieve anything. I mean, yeah, I give him credit for getting there in the first place, but he's not really a leadership. He's more like a puppet. And I think that, a lot of those people that are working for the royal family, yes, it's real nice. They got those titles and positions and all that kind of stuff, but they're puppets. They're not really whole and complete independent people. They're only there because they make the rest of the system look fair and just. They're not there because they really want them there. They're only there, they're not, you know what I'm saying? I think they call it a quota system. It's like kind of, and not even a quota system. That's an insult to a quota system. Which, by the way, I am for quota systems if it will help, create generational wealth for people of African descent. Then I'm all for a quota system because, believe me, there was a quota system used with the GI Bill. It just wasn't called that. It's like after the Second World War. Do you guys know that the reason why a lot of veterans, black veterans after the Second World War, when they had the GI Bill, black people didn't benefit from it because they left it to the individual states to dole out the money. And they would create little rules and policies to exclude black people, So it took a lot for us to get what we have. Took a lot, but that was like the policy to keep black people down was, and I'm saying this is the US. And if they have done that here, imagine what they're still well, I guess we don't have to imagine. We can see what they're still doing over there, you know? So I just wanted to share that. But anyway, you guys, I have bent your ears long enough. I see that there's still like 700 and something of you guys. So please don't forget to hit the like button. Please don't forget to go over to my Duke and I and check out that video. I'm going to go and watch it again so we can talk about it tomorrow, I hope. And yeah, and that'll be really cool. So check it out and we'll have a chat about it tomorrow. And I will see you guys. Love you guys. All the best to you. And thank you, Mod Squad, for being such a formidable force against these trolls. And yeah, and if you guys at any time, if you all need me to go into the thing to adjust that to keep the trolls out, I'll do it. It's just sometimes you have to remind me, but yes, no problem. Well, especially now that I figured out how to do it. Notice how fast I do it now instead of before where I was hemming and hawing and couldn't find it. Well, now it's just like blip, 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 and they're gone. Oh man. Okay, so God save the platforms. The what is it? No, God save the what is that? The Sussex squad. The Sussex friendly platforms, the moderators, and all the squatties. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Have a blessed day, everyone. Pray for Ukraine. Absolutely. Absolutely. I still can't believe that happened, by the way. Oh, yeah. Love Thurgood Marshall. Look just like my grandfather. I always said if you take the remote control out of my grandfather's hand and put a Bible in it, he looked just like Thurgood Marshall. Or if you took Thurgood Marshall's Bible away and gave him a remote control, he looked just like my grandfather. Oh, man. All right, you guys, I'm gone. I will see you all tomorrow.